Okay. It's going to be a surprise.
Oh.
I'm not looking.
Last one passed.
Just have it over there.
Can I just press this to record?
I should be on standby right now. Just check once you press it that it's like going.
Okay.
Is it going?
I haven't pressed
No.
it. Okay.
And Nina's will let you know because she's monitoring it right now.
Okay.
She'll be able to talk. Other than that, just be natural. Even though this is a really weird. I mean, are we going? Are we going?
Oh, okay.
Huh? Yeah? Are we going?
Oh no, please do.
You got it? Oh my god. Hi everyone, Half Full Podcast. It's been a minute. This is episode 4 now. And we were just talking about how this is like a really, interesting, I was gonna say awkward, but more an interesting way to reconnect and to talk for the first time in years and years. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Don't be nervous.
Nervous.
Yeah, that's okay. People are always skeptical when I message them for this. They're always like, "Oh, I've never recorded a podcast, or I don't know if I'll be good on camera and stuff like that." And usually it turns out great. So I would not worry at all. Yeah.
I'm just gonna not look at it.
Okay. just look here. It's okay. It's okay. Angelie. So everyone is my friend Angelie. We can just talk about how we know each other and
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Am I saying it? Okay.
You can if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have it right now, but.
I have known about you since kindergarten, but we didn't actually meet because you were the afternoon class and I was the morning class, and this was back then when kindergarten was half a day. Now it's full day kindergarten.
Yeah, we used to have we had half days. Yeah. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So far back. But we were in the same class in grade 1.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Bertolo's class. Should I name drop? Am I allowed to name drop?
It's fine. You know what? So
okay. She passed away, RP.
Oh, did she?
She did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
no.
you know how I found out?
No, how?
Because I still follow our French teacher on like Facebook or something, and
Really?
she posted about it. You know which French teacher I'm talking about?
Was she the one with like the big poofy curly hair?
Yes, Mademoiselle Palia.
Palia.
She still works at St. Andre, like over there in the neighborhood.
No way.
I kid you not.
That's crazy.
I kid you not. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay to name drop. I would think, because when I did mine with Javier, we literally went through grade by grade.
I love that.
Who's teachers we were on. So for those of you who don't know, so Angelie and I, we went to elementary school together. Kind of for like most of the people from elementary school, I would say, we kind of fell out after we graduated, but then kind of reconnected when we were in high school.
Right.
Because for those of you who do know me or don't know me, I went to Chaminade, which is like an all-boys Catholic school, and you went to Madonna, which is kind of like our quote-unquote sister school, right?
Yes.
So through events and stuff like that, then we kind of reconnected and things like that. But why don't? Okay, so we'll backtrack. Since I did this with Javier, I'll do this with you too, as an elementary school friend. Let's go grade by grade.
This is why the videos are an hour long. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Lots to talk about. There's so much to talk
That's
about.
fair.
So, okay, we'll start. So grade 1, Miss Bertolo.
Yes.
Grade 2, who did you have?
You had Miss Tari. I had Miss Nate.
So you were
Yes.
with Javier then, because he also had Nate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
wow.
I did have Tari.
Yes,
I like how you. It's sometimes it's hard for me to remember both sides, but I like that you are. Grade 3.
I had Miss Felici, who still works there.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Miss Felici still works there? I had the Persis, I'm pretty sure.
I don't even remember her. If you had asked me who you were with in grade 3, I'd
really
be like, I don't know.
Vague. It's like those memories are so vague. I mean,
That's
like
so
think
far
about
back.
ask anyone to think about grade by grade who their elementary school teachers were. It's kind of like it's very fuzzy. I would think, right?
They're my security questions now.
I don't even really remember Felici, to be honest with you.
It's okay. You just got to pop by St. Andre one day and she's
I guess
still
so.
there.
I doubt any of them will remember me, but
That's fair.
grade 4.
Grade 4. You had Miss Valentini, didn't you?
No, I had Losijo.
We were in the same class then.
We were in the same class.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though we did a lot of stuff with the other class, I remember that we would transition a lot. But I do remember Valentini.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure she lived kind of close to where I used to be, like with my parents. And my mom would always tell me that she would see her like on walks and stuff like that. I never really, I don't know why. I should have tried to like reach out or just like try to drop by like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but never did.
She's still there too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
to be honest, maybe I shouldn't be saying this because it's being recorded, but I only know who currently works there because Caroline, my cousin, who's your partner at the Cotillion, she's there as a placement right now.
No
for
way.
College.
She's going to be a teacher too?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I just forgot what she's going to teach. I hope she doesn't watch this.
Okay. That's really cool. So she's trying to go into the elementary panel, I'm guessing? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
We got another fellow teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grade 5.
I'm forgetting her name, but I think she was only there for 1 year. She had like dark hair and blue eyes.
Why don't I remember? I'm pretty sure Javier was so on point with this. I don't remember.
Wow, right when I was talking up my memory, clearly my memory was only good for birthdays.
That's okay. Do you remember the teacher's birthday?
I remember our grade 4 teacher's birthday.
I remember. Was August. It wasn't Pellegrino yet, right?
No.
That was grade 6.
Gosh, those are memorable years.
Yo, Pellegrino. I was telling Javier about this because he was always with us in those split classes too, and you don't really understand it unless you were also in those split classes.
That's true.
It was such an interesting experience, especially with her.
Oh, 100%.
She was a very interesting teacher.
Yeah. I wonder what she's doing these days.
Yeah, I was talking to Javier about it. The same thing. She had kind of. Not in a bad way, but she was kind of like so overly like gave me so much attention.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But
when she come by and be like, Ryan, something like that, like a high pitched, super fake voice.
Yeah, it's really weird. She was very kind of like bubbly. And because I talked to Javier about this too, but you were involved in a lot of like our musical productions.
Oh gosh,
and things
yes.
like that. And she was always directing those.
Yes.
Yeah. What was she like as a director?
She was okay. I honestly don't really have much memories of like the behind the scenes of those musicals.
Yeah.
Only because I was with her for 2 of them. I mean, we don't talk about the Angels, Lambs, Ladybugs, Firefly one. I think I got the name wrong. Do you remember that one?
No.
Yeah, it's better you don't remember that
I guess
one. That one's not worthy of memories. Yeah, it was Annie and Grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, I don't know, she was okay. I mean, I did my part well, I think. So she didn't bother me.
I don't know if you remember this, but we would specifically kind of like giggle to ourselves whenever Pellegrino was dancing. And like there's like a little part of her hair that like keeps flooping up and down.
I don't remember that.
I don't know why. We just thought that in particular was really funny because she'd always be like this, and like a little part of her ponytail would always be like flopping around, and we just thought for some reason that was really funny. So I don't know why. I just remembered that was like a core memory for some reason, and it's only because we would miss out on so much class because we would be like just hanging out in the gym.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I mean, I feel worse for you because you actually had, even Javier, like you had more of a speaking part and acting part. Remember me?
Yeah, you just have to like throw a football and then like in another scene you just have to walk in. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad because I'm reiterating a lot of stuff I was talking about with Javier. But for those of you who don't remember that, since you played Sandy, like I was the jock that you got with. After you break up with Zuko or whatever. Yes. Yeah. So one scene I just threw a football and I walked around, and another one you left me on stage by myself because you went to go chase Annie, and all I had to do was go into the crowd and shrug my shoulders, and then everyone laughed.
Yeah,
like,
you got a few laughs for that.
Yeah. But then that doesn't really require a lot of rehearsal, so I just got to skip out on a lot of class in like grade 8, which is nice.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, the Grease days.
Anything else from elementary school that kind of
I actually have something. We didn't talk about grade 8 when we were also in a split class.
Yes. We were in a split class since grade 6?
Yes.
That was tragic.
Grade 6 and then a full class with Miss Pellegrino in grade 7 and then a split class
that was
with
grade
Miss
7
Graham.
was full?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was full. And it was so funny because when we left grade 6, we were like, we don't ever have to deal with her again. And she was our teacher. She was our teacher again.
Instead of saying that in a bad way. If Miss Pellegrino, if you're watching this, we don't mean that in a bad way.
Sorry, my bad. You were just a very memorable teacher.
Yeah, very memorable.
And then we had Miss Graham.
Miss Graham in grade 8. I remember that. You were with me that.
And you drew it for me in grade 8. So that's why I had to bring it because it was still stuck on my wall in my room.
No way.
Do you remember doing this? You were like, it's
So for some reason, I had a friend from church. I'll scan it and I'll put it up on the screen as well. I'll make sure I take a picture of it. So there was a friend from church. Shout out to John Abela if you're watching this. But he was into tagging. And I thought that was so cool. So when I saw him do it, I tried to do the same thing. And I was not as good at it because I'm not a great visual artist.
It looks good to me.
Yeah.
I know it's my name.
I can't believe you kept this. It
was stuck on my wall. I stuck it there and
wow.
it stayed. I don't know if it can stick back on my wall at this point, but you
funny.
Also did one for me that said Angelie plus Michael. I don't know what happened to that one.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Michael Wong, baby. I think
Peter actually knows him.
Does he?
They went to the same, they're in the same Vietnamese church community.
Oh my god, I was about to ask if he's Viet too. So you just have a thing for Viet boys.
I guess. I didn't realize, but I guess I do.
Dang.
Oh, and it's actually so funny since you were talking to Christian about Pho Com Bo, and I literally ate there yesterday. And I was like, yes, the best. Nothing can.
I'm not wrong, right? I swear I went there once with you and Alvin.
No, we did eat at a pho place, but it wasn't that one.
Dang,
yeah.
so that means I have to go to that one then.
Yeah.
Because Christian was telling me like it's the best. It's the
so
best
good.
one. Okay.
And he actually went to Vietnam. I'm like, what?
I know. He's saying like,
we still loaded that one. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because Javier also mentioned Michael Wong last week too.
Oh my gosh, I think that means you have to reach out to him.
I guess
that's what it
means.
means.
I don't even know where to find him because I'm not on them on Insta. I guess I'll try Facebook. I'll find. Oh, I mean, I'll yeah.
That's not a great link.
Michael Wong was such a cool guy, and he would always every year he would have his birthday party at his house.
Birthday parties?
Yeah, I mean
just the boys.
I think in elementary school everything was very like the boys are here, the girls are here.
Very
like
segmented.
Outside of school, when would we ever do anything together?
Yeah,
it wouldn't happen, right? So he would always host a birthday party at his place, and it was always just a good time because his parents always cook like wings and fries. And,
wow.
And specifically, like I don't know, I even remember them. Like the fries at his place were just like next level because I think they actually like deep fry it in like a wok or something like that.
Ooh,
and I was like, at least that's what I'm assuming.
Sounds good.
But it was shout out to Michael Wong. Oh my god, memories.
I don't know if you ever thought of it this way, but for me, I always thought of us as groups, even though most of us were in the same school since like grade 1 together.
Yeah.
I always thought of it as groups. So like for the guys, it was the boys who played basketball,
right?
The boys who played soccer, the boys who played both, which you were a part of. You would just flip-flop between the two. It's just like, which one are you playing at recess? I don't know.
Oh my
and
God.
Then there were the outcast boys.
I know
so,
it's so crazy because I mean we were talking, Javier and I talked about that really briefly too. Like I was that kind of in between, so I would feel pressured. Like, do I play basketball today or do I play soccer today? Because it was very divisive that way. Even though everyone liked each other, it's just we like different sports. So
yeah.
But we were talking about like certain stories, like with people who were more like outcasted. Like we talked about a story about like Anthony Manderson or something like that, and about like some like how he was treated and stuff like that. But even I just have sometimes like these really sad memories because now being a teacher myself, whenever I'm walking down the hall and I see like a kid eating lunch in like a hall by himself or things like little things like that, I don't know, it gets to me, right? And then I think about how, you know, when I was a student, maybe I could have been better about reaching out to people who, you know, weren't as socially there, right? Because I have like, I won't say who, but like certain people at our school, like their recess is like them with a stick picking around the fence, just on the ground, squatting down, like looking around. It's sad, like when you think about it, right? I think like loneliness is such like a hard thing to deal with, and especially as a kid, you know, and like kids can be mean to each other, right? You don't, because we don't even realize what we were doing until like now, right?
It's true.
I don't know. That's something
they're doing well.
Yeah, I hope regardless, that they're doing okay. Yeah, anything else from elementary school memories? Because Javier wanted to bring up, he brought up the embarrassing story.
The grade 1 one?
Yeah. So he already talked about that. So you can't.
So we don't have to talk about it.
You can't use that against me anymore.
That was the main thing I had against you back then. I swear that was one of the first things I told Eunice when I met her.
I'm pretty sure. That's why I was like,
I was like, this is one embarrassing story I know about Ryan from back then.
And when he said it, I was like, oh man, he remembered that too. It's not just you. Just so I bet everyone from elementary school probably remember that.
It's like I barely remember who was in that class anyway.
Yeah. Do you have any like particular distinct memory?
I remember in grade 8 you were very particular about your hair, and then you were telling me the difference between what was it, hair wax and hair gel or something like that.
Yeah.
Because you were like, I use hair wax, and I'm like, isn't that just hair gel? Like, what the heck is that? And you're like, no, it's very different. And then you like went off and explained it to me, and I don't think I was listening. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, you were very particular about that.
I feel like a lot of the boys were.
I mean,
we were in a phase where we were actually styling our hair.
Yeah,
right?
And I mean, at that age too, looking back, you guys are a lot more conscious about
Oh
your
my
looks
gosh,
too,
we were
I
so
guess.
for no reason really. It's like everyone. The thing is, if it's elementary school, at least for us, I don't know about other ones, but there was only 2 classes per grade.
Yes.
So everyone knows each other.
Yes.
So it's like, who am I trying to impress? I go
Exactly.
to school and I go home.
That's
Yeah,
very
it's not
true.
like I was ever interested in anyone in elementary school anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I don't know what I was doing, but I thought it was. I don't know. I thought that was funny. I feel like I could probably pull up a picture maybe of like.
You posted
like-
one on Instagram a few months back, didn't you?
It
was the same one that I posted. No, I took that picture and I sent it to you.
like
remember what I'm talking
the
about?
one with me like in
You were wearing a
in the-
yellow shirt, I think.
Oh, but my hair was like kind of down.
Was it kind of down? I
It's-
don't really remember.
It's the one where that was during. Okay, for people who are in elementary school in Canada at least, Carnival, frickin' Val. Okay, Winter Carnival.
Gosh.
So for some reason we embraced this French tradition, right? Freaking Bonhomme de Neige.
Yes!
Dude,
Oh my
I
gosh!
gotta pull up a picture of Bonhomme right here. This weird looking like snowman mascot. He has like a scarf on his waist and like a red toque and stuff like that. So because of that, we would have like a whole day dedicated to like playing games.
Yes.
And then I think that picture, I brought it up because we were doing like the cafe station. I don't know if you were with me for that. No?
I mean, I was there because I definitely took that picture.
Dang it.
I know I took that picture.
That's what I'm
but
pretty sure. And you know what?
I don't remember what I was doing.
I remember being bummed out because I wanted to host a game. I didn't want to do the friggin' cafe. I was like, why am I stuck in the cafe? It's stupid.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because it was grade 8, because, like with Playdate, the grade 8s were the ones who have to run the
Yes.
stations
Yeah.
and all.
Yeah.
And since I was in student council, I was kind of like wandering around everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference between you and I. You were always like the student council person, even in high school too, right? Yeah.
Even in post-secondary.
Oh, wow.
To my detriment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You just like being involved, which is it's not a bad thing.
I mean, now that I look back, now that I'm more lazy and I'm more true to my real feelings inside, I'm like, why did I spend so much time for this? I spent so much time putting on events for other people to be happy, but no one out here is going to post me like a surprise birthday party without me having to like plan it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Oh well.
Use more of the
It was fun,
energy.
though.
Use more of the energy for yourself nowadays, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought of it now. I don't want to forget it, but
Okay.
it was a distinct memory from elementary school, and it's something I feel really bad about because I messed up.
With me?
Okay, I remember specifically in elementary school you had like this green water bottle, like this green plastic reusable water bottle, like that was your bottle. It's a very minute detail. It doesn't really matter to the story, but I decided I would bring it up to visualize. We were sitting across from each other because we were usually always in the same table group.
Yeah.
We were sitting across from each other and we were doing like, it was either like a Mother's Day thing or like a Valentine's Day thing. So we're doing like some sort of craft, right? Like making a card or doing whatever. I remember I knocked the water bottle down by accident and I ruined your thing, like your whatever you were making.
Did I cry? I probably cried.
I think you did. And I was I felt really bad, and I was so scared to get in trouble that I immediately asked to go to the washroom. I was like, "Miss, can I go to the washroom?" And I did, and I was just in there like, I've escaped. For some reason, I thought I was gonna get away with it now. But the first thing that happened, I was like, when I got back, was Ryan, what did you do? And I was like, oh my god.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I remember the water bottle though.
I remember. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess because I felt bad about it because yours looked really nice and I just completely ruined it. And I just remember you getting like a new one and then like you're crying and you're like starting over again and I'm just there like crap. Because honestly that was the thing I hated the most about elementary school was doing arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts.
I hate because I'm not good at it. I always didn't like it. I was really bad at cutting things. Like we would always do the same thing. So Remembrance Day.
Yes.
We would always make like a cross and then put like poppies on it.
Right.
Stuff like that. I can't freaking cut it properly. So I see all these other ones. They're colored in nicely and they're cut so perfectly. And mine has like still like white things around the border. The coloring is not the same pattern. I was never.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry for ruining your
I forgive you.
card for your mom or whatever it was.
It's all good. I don't even remember it.
I just thought of it now. I don't know why it sprung back up. It's all this guilt. It's guilt I'm feeling for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, are we moving to high school now?
I was bringing up one more thing from elementary
okay.
school.
Okay. I'm ready.
I don't know if you have it anymore, but you used to have like these little notebooks.
I do.
You have
I still
those?
have them.
Oh
do you actually want me to bring it?
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
just very frail. But I actually have all of them.
I
we
would
wrote
love-
nonsense in it.
I would love to see it. I can explain it as you get. You mind?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I'll look at it.
So, I remember in elementary school during a lot of downtime, we had these little, or Angelie had these like little notebooks, like this little lined paper notebooks, and we would just, I think she would be like journaling about the days and stuff like that. And I guess sometimes she would ask me and other friends to write things in it, like whatever they were or how random they were. And I brought it up because I know Angelie being very sentimental. At least that's what I get from her, like the vibe of being very sentimental. It's like, well, she kept this. This is decades old now. And I was like, if that's something she kept, I would love to see if there's anything in there, little hidden gems that we've written, almost like a time capsule to the past. So I'm very curious to see what we got. Okay, we'll cut here and then clapping. Oh, here she comes. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez.
Brought some from high school and my current one because I still journal sometimes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I'll put this on the ground actually.
Yeah, that's
There's
fine.
too many of them.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
See, oh my god, it's exactly what I was picturing. Like these small notebooks, yeah.
But these ones were from grade 3. Same
What?
thing. Yeah, I started them in grade 3.
Oh my gosh, there's no way.
Like this. We were writing notes to each other. Nancy.
Oh my gosh, Nancy.
Fuck. Oh my gosh.
This is too neat to be my handwriting for sure. This is kind of cool because this is almost like a time capsule.
Bye, Jason. Just some drawings.
This is definitely your writing for sure. I don't know why I remember what your writing looks like.
In it back then, which was nice.
Oh man, this would take a lot of time to go through, but it'd be cool to see, to find something.
Oh, we'll find something. We'll definitely find something. I'm pretty sure you wrote in the high school ones as well. It's like a quick note here or something.
I don't know. It's just very like very cryptic. I know, like.
What is that? Oh my gosh, I flipped to a high school one. Grade 11 is hell. Oh my. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
You're older.
And the end of it on like the back card that's the only question that remains. ... Ooh.
What the heck? And that's my rating. What were they talking about?
To be continued.
Oh, this is grade 8.
This is grade 8? Oh man, there must be something good in there. Cuz I think you had a thing where, because it's grade 8, so we're all graduating, that you wanted to have people write in it, almost kind of like a yearbook kind of thing, I guess. So maybe we'll find something in there.
Oh my gosh, more tagging!
Ew! Boy, why does it say here? It says here right now, boys like girls, thunder. Oh my god! If anyone remembers that song, it's a very like edgy emo song. These are so gross, dude. See, I completely bit this off of my boy. Like, shout out to, again, John Avila. I completely bit this off him. Like, I thought I was cooking with this. I thought I was like, dude, I'm so freaking good. Who we got here? So we got me. Then we got Angelie here. Then we got Jasmine. I don't know if this was for Lopez or for LeBob, but for shout out to both of them. This is Albert?
Albert.
Yeah, it's Albert.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
And then there's Naomi's writing the next page.
That's so gross.
So funny.
Ew. And see like this little ghost that I used to draw, which I also bit from my cousin Shane. See, I'm just a big copycat. Like, I could never come up with anything cool on my own, so I would just copy people.
It's all good. I'm sure we'll find something.
I think this is my writing.
We found a whole post now.
Oh my. Ew. Okay, wait. This is so weird. This is weird.
I wish I told you to write in pencil. Now, looking back, I'm like,
Yeah, this is, okay, more tagging.
You just took my book for however long that day.
Wait. I can barely read it. Why am I writing in the tag font? Okay, hold on. Here's an entry from Friday, January 30th, 2009. On this day, Miss Verlero snapped on everybody.
With a sad face.
Isosa and John off basketball team? What does that even mean? We got kicked off the bat. Wait, people who didn't do their work is getting sent home?
Damn.
How could that even happen? No math or geo today. Miss Verlero doesn't want to teach. How bad? What? What did we do?
You were crazy
January
grade.
30th, man. Continuation. It continues on the next page. Miss Graham's students get sent back to class, so that's us. Because we would go to her for specific subjects, right?
Yes.
And Jasmine, Albert, and Jason representing our school in free throw competition. What? Okay.
We had competitions like that back then?
I don't know.
Elementary school? Oh.
Results, boys. Albert got first. Jason got third. And on the girls' side, Jasmine got first.
Hey, nice. Is that your name?
This is so random. And then for some reason, I have a whole page written out, or 2 pages written out about the end of Gran Torino. What? That movie, that random movie with Clint Eastwood. For some reason, I thought that was like the deepest movie ever as a kid. I was like, damn, this movie's sick. This movie's awesome.
So
and I write out the plot of the ending of the movie. Yeah.
Wow.
So it says end of Gran Torino, and it's me writing out the plot.
You just
right?
spoiled it.
Like, look, his wife wanted him to go for confession, but he didn't want to, but he finally did. Then the priest asked, what are you going to do about the gang? And then, yeah. Spoiler alert for Gran Torino. This is so...
Yeah, we wrote a lot of notes. We always used my book to pass notes, even high school.
God.
Yeah.
Damn. Before... Did you have a cell phone in grade 8? Do you remember?
Grade 7 was my first cell phone, yeah.
Yo, this one's from
I also still have that. I clearly have a problem with keeping things.
You're turned into a hoarder? Daniela Ayala. I remember her.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Damn.
Memories.
I'm going to see if we can find one more.
We definitely
at least
have one more in that book.
It's somewhere,
sure.
right? It's got to be.
Because at some point we sat right beside each other.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Do you want to read one of your entries, maybe?
No.
No?
No.
I mean, do you want
I don't like who I was back then.
Do you want me to read it? Let's see what's at the end. Let's just go.
Yeah.
No, you don't want me to? I won't. I won't if you don't want me to.
I haven't read this since I wrote it.
You read like a conclusion thing, like on the last, because this is the grade 8 book, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look, this is like a little send off.
Yeah, I always do a send off at the end of a book.
Sure. So this is the end of the grade 8 journal. So for the 16th time, I say goodbye to a full book filled with memories that will never die thanks to this book.
I'm gonna vomit off cam.
And this one's special. It's the last year at SPN, all recorded. SPN, the school I've known for 10 years. 1 decade.
I'm gonna fucking vomit.
This is when you're trying to fill in the word count in an essay. Saying goodbye to this book is like saying goodbye to SPN and SPN life and friends all over again. Shoot, now I feel like crying in parentheses. It's easy to remit, whatever.
Revisit?
But it will never feel the same. People and things change, but memories never will. I'm glad I started this little habit in grade 3. Sad smile.
Yuck. The habit continues.
So it's almost done. Oh my God. Now the next book's going to be boring because it's a summer edition, but I'll make a special effort to write. Besides, it's going to be a very interesting summer. ... I hope. Goodbye, little fat notebook. We love you and see you soon. Angelie Flores.
Yuck.
That was cute.
Yuck. You know, Javier actually had like a jingle that he would say leading up to the book coming out of my desk.
Yeah?
He wrote it in one of the books here. I think there's
God.
like at least 3 or so that I left in my room because I couldn't find it in time.
Dang.
But yeah.
Okay, you want to see something funny?
No.
You, for some reason, I'm just not I don't want to let go of this book yet, I guess. You wrote down who won the awards.
Oh, for grad?
In grad, yeah.
Didn't you win one?
I did, but it was so random. I won the Italian award.
I mean, you did take Italian for all the years, right?
Here's the thing. With languages in our school, so we had, everyone had French.
Yes.
But we did, what's it called? We did Italian and Spanish, and we split up for that.
Yes.
There was maybe 10 people in Italian, and then everyone else was Spanish.
Yeah, and you guys were always so well behaved when I walked past your
because
class.
it wasn't a lot of us. Yeah, I think the Spanish teacher had a rougher time because I think it was a lot rowdier.
She did.
And honestly, it's not like I was even good at Italian or even close to fluency. But I just did my work and I was just well behaved. So I guess she gave it to me. At some point, I got 100 in Italian.
That's why you got it.
I guess so.
You might have been the only student to get that.
All right, I'm going to go through these. Languages. Sure. Brenda Aleman. I'm saying that.
I forgot about
I'm
her.
pronouncing it so
My bad.
white.
Bad,
Spanish award. I vaguely remember Brenda. Naomi won the French award. I swear she was fluent, no?
She is.
Cheating.
She also broke it. She dropped it. And
she dropped it? Oh no. Albert
also
won the French award, so it was like a dual award. Then it's me. It says I won the Italian award. And I think you have the rest of them out here. Let's see.
Oh my
Then
gosh.
you got let's see. You got Amma. I remember Amma. Music, and Isosa won the music award.
Interesting.
How did I not win that? I'm joking. And then athletics, Abigail. Oh my gosh, yeah, female athlete award. I remember Abigail. And Kevin, obviously, male athlete award for sure. And our boy got Michael Wong, academic award. You little
so
smarty pants.
Funny.
Make sure Peter shows him this. Ace Urbanus, perseverance award.
He was also our valedictorian.
He was.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a big riff about it because I think it should have been you, just because you were more academically sound. You were in student council. You did all of these things. But he got it. But it was still okay.
Was there a riff? I remember I submitted a speech, but low-key didn't want it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, then it worked out then. Shout out to Ace.
I don't want it.
Shout out to Ace, Perseverance Award and valedictorian. And then you won the Christian Living Award. Yo!
Oh my gosh.
What I didn't want, in parentheses. And then the St. Philip Neri Award. For showcasing, what, that's not a word. For showcasing the spirit of the school. What I want, yeah. That makes a lot of sense, honestly.
That was the one I wanted.
I think you were a good representative for the school.
Thank you.
And then at the back, Nancy won the Visual Arts Award. And then John Lorero, the Drama Award.
For being Danny. Nice.
Very good. You had an after party?
Yeah, an after party?
Apparently you had an after party.
Maybe it was just amongst my family.
For your grad. I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet I probably had one with family too, but wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
We could probably spend hours going through all those.
We can. Oh my gosh.
God. How long have we been going? 30. Not bad. All right, we're good.
Okay.
We still got lots to go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Why don't we take a little mukbang break? Because Angelie has graciously brought snacks. She made these.
Yes. Because one of my core memories with you was making stuff and you just gobbling it up. Like literal gobble, I'm sorry.
It's, I guess, in my married life, it hasn't changed yet, according to Eunice over there.
Wow, Your metabolism is still going strong?
It had a brief pause, but I've been trying to be more, physically active. So
nice.
Because that means I get to eat more.
Fair. I love that for you.
It's a good trade-off. Mm-hmm. So that's my excuse.
Okay.
So what do we got?
They look a little wrinkled now, but
That's
this
fine.
is ube bubble waffles and then pandan coconut.
Oh my gosh, I love pandan.
These are for you guys. Have it all.
Wait, you're not gonna try some?
I already tried them as I made them.
Here,
I was like, I can't feed
you want a piece?
Can't feed you guys bad things.
Okay, we'll do one of each. Hold on. I'll take off a little piece.
They're all yours.
Just a sample. We'll take it after.
Sample?
We'll take it after for sure. I'm gonna try one each. I'll try one bubble each. You want an ube one or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're pretty dense, actually. I should have spread it a little more, but oh well.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
That was a ube one. That has the spot.
Yes.
It is dense, but it's not in like a bad way.
Okay, that's good.
That just means there's more to eat. Why are you complaining? Just get my ASMR chewing for the audio listeners out there. I do like pandan flavor a lot. Like those little, those little cakes.
Yeah.
Like those packages. Yeah, I feed those. Amazing. Thank you so much, Angelie.
No problem. Oh my gosh. Please take it all.
That'd be a good. It's gonna be a good late night snack when
Great.
we're feeling a little guilty and want to, eat something at night. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this. Maybe I won't.
Is it?
Yeah, we're good.
Nice.
You know when you have like a bunch of Tupperware in your house and you don't know what lid is for what, and then you're just half the time you're just like, is it this one? Yeah. We have a bad Tupperware system, is why I'm saying it right now. We still need to fix it. Why don't we transition then? So let's go.
High school.
Elementary school, obviously we were really close. A lot of good things to remember there. Fell out in high school, like most people do, because it's like,
I don't think it was that bad though.
It was at least for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Right? And that's still like, when you're younger, that's a significant amount of time.
That's true. That is
right?
true.
Nowadays, when it's like, I haven't seen you in more than that. And it feels like just yesterday that I seen you.
5 years.
5?
I think 5, because it was 2018. That was the last time I saw you.
And I think it was that when we went to Christie?
Yes.
Oh my God. that was the last time? That was literally when I just met Peter, right? And you were saying that you just started dating.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's been 5 years. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
So we fell out for a couple of years. I mean, like most people in high school. And I wasn't really going out much like early years high school because I was still kind of under wraps from my parents. I just kind of went home, hung out with friends that were close by, but besides that, do you remember the specific event that I saw you in? Because I remember us reconnecting at a Chaminade event.
It was always a Chaminade event.
Was it? Because I could be wrong. Was it Pasta Bingo Night?
I was just gonna say that.
Yes.
It definitely was Pasta Bingo Night.
Pasta Bingo Night. So Eunice asked what Pasta Bingo Night is. Pasta Bingo Night is a beautiful event. I should just go back to one day if they still do it.
I'm sure they do.
Our school used to host a bingo night. So you play bingo and you win a prize, right? Obviously you pay for a ticket, but they have like a bunch of pasta, and it's just a buffet style, and you just like eat some pasta, eat some like garlic bread or whatever else side they had, some salad, and you play bingo, and you can just keep going back for as much as you want as long as they still have some.
Yeah.
But I probably went for like 3 or 4 plates. But
they knew they were feeding teenage boys.
Yeah. I don't know who I was with though, because obviously I went there with someone, but I don't know who I was with. But you were like, we saw you, and then we decided, let's sit together or whatever and talk and stuff like that.
I don't really remember. I'm so sorry.
Who went with me?
I did sporadically keep in touch with Michael throughout the years.
Yep.
Even though we broke up by that point. Yeah,
you're still close friends. That's fine. How long were you even together with Michael?
Oh my gosh, it was only like 5 months at most.
5
with
months.
Like summer vacation in between. And I was pretty sheltered too. I wasn't going out to see my boyfriend in grade 8.
Did your parents know about it?
I don't know if they know about. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know.
No, I just thought. I mean, sometimes. I mean, in that age, that's like a long time. 5 months, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So so it was Pasta Bingo Night. It was either we were in grade 10 or grade 11 or something like that. But that's kind of when we were like, we should talk again and stuff like that. So, yeah.
And I never forgot your birthday. That's true.
Wow.
That's one thing I'm still proud about. I'm like,
Angelie's just really good with birthdays for some reason. It's crazy.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Just have a specific skill set for remembering birthdays, which is really cool. Anything else from high school that sticks out?
Didn't you informally join the gardening club at my school at some point? But it was all Nikki. It was all Nikki.
That was the biggest.
Was it coercion?
That was the biggest sham of all time. Because we didn't even do anything. It would just be us. It would be just us going over, and then we had like a plot. We never ended up doing anything.
No.
Though.
Oh.
We would just go and kind of hang out and then leave. Like
I wasn't in that club.
It was a sham. Oh yeah.
I was just hanging out in the student council room, and I swear you got to see our student council room at the time because of that.
Who in your school was in it?
Student council, or the gardening club?
Yeah,
Nikki. You somehow met Nikki through presumably Jude, who I presume you were friends with at the time.
Nikki, oh my God!
Wow, you forgot about her until I said Jude.
Sorry.
Didn't you?
Yes, actually.
Because they were dating.
Yeah. Oh my God. Shout out to Jude. Shout out to Jude. Shout out to Nikki as well. You know why? I was just thinking about I know that name. I was just putting the face to the name.
Right.
So once I thought of small Asian girls with circular glasses, I was like, yeah.
Yes.
I got it.
And then they kind of ran in the same group with John Gaspard, Laura, Hector.
Yeah.
Laura
that was
Hector
such
Alberta now.
It was, huh?
They're in Alberta now.
I heard from. Who did I hear that from? Christian or Vincent, one of the Sham guys were telling me, because I would have loved to do one with them.
Oh yeah.
But one day, if I'm in Alberta for some reason. Yeah. And Hector, if you're watching this.
I saw Hector actually.
Yeah.
When we went on a family trip recently.
They were still on this they were in this area before
Until recently.
Right?
Yeah.
Before they moved, right? That's so funny that you brought the gardening club is such a wow. That's blowing my mind. Just because we didn't do any gardening.
That's true. Yeah, we didn't really do anything.
For the first little bit, I remember us shoveling and making the plot, and then nothing ever came out of that.
I love that.
So sorry about that. That really, nothing happened. But it was just fun to go out with friends, because that was I was able to go out. It's oh Mom, I'm in a club thing, so I have to go to this other school. I'm going out of school with my friends. Blah blah blah. So that was always nice.
Yeah. I don't really have much to say about high school because we were. I mean, I did see you at Shum's prom.
I'll bring up an embarrassing story.
Okay.
And it's vaguely connected to you, but not really. But so you remember the Sham talent shows?
Oh my gosh, yes.
The second one specifically. So I wasn't in the second one. I was in the first one. The second one, I just decided, I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know why I wouldn't want to participate, but I didn't. So I was just there as a spectator to support. You had a friend, right, who you introduced me with, or at least she was there, because I think you guys were helping coordinate the event and stuff like that. I don't know.
Council. So
they're always involved in something. But you had a friend there. I want to say her name. I don't know if I should say it out loud because I don't know how embarrassing this will be, retelling the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was this girl, and you were friends with her, I'm guessing, right? And I was pretty lame in high school when it came to the females. So whenever a girl was overtly nice to me, I was like, oh my gosh, she's into me. She is into me. Wow, this is a good feeling, because I didn't really get that a lot, right? So I wasn't able to process it, right? There. But immediately I started catching feelings for real.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Because I know at some point you would tell me about your crushes, and I'm like, oh right, you're gonna find the one. No worries.
Nah,
and you did. Oh,
yeah, we did.
Cute.
Yeah. So with her. Because this is so stupid. This is how dumb little boys are, in terms of how they process how this is what's wrong with us, first of all, right? Because not every time a girl's nice to you doesn't mean she has feelings for you or likes you. Okay, it's just being who she is, right? You just process it as that. So, you were introducing me just to random people, right? And the first thing, I don't know why I remember this. The first thing she says is "Oh, feel how cold my hands are." Because I guess she was handing out juice or drinks or something like that.
Okay.
And then she grabbed my hands, and I was yeah, they're cold. And I was like, because I never had no one acts I never knew girls who acted that way, that were just more outgoing and friendly and things like that. So I perceived it as, well, this is kind of nice. And I remember just us talking and hanging out, or just throughout that night, and then we were sitting next to each other as we were watching the rest of the performances or other performances and things like that. And I think I ended up following her on Twitter or some sort of social media, and then we were talking and stuff like that. And we hung out once.
Oh, okay.
Outside of school. We went to, I don't know why I remember this, but we went to Yorkdale and we watched Monsters University.
Of all things to watch.
And honestly, as we were talking, to be honest, I was like, you know what? We don't have that much in common. Maybe it's like, yeah, it's cool. But then again, I don't think she saw it as a date. I think we were just hanging out. But I think I saw it more as a date. But I never really established that. But I do remember the whole time during Monsters University, I was trying to like slip in a handhold or slip like around you know, and that's what I was conscious of the whole time. Because I didn't know. I was really bad. Like I had no game. But I wasn't even comfortable just being myself and hanging out. That's the problem too. That's why I didn't like how I was acting. But from our conversation, I was like, you know what? She's a bit too like edgy for me. You know, because she was talking about like getting like a septum piercing or something like that, or like she liked she was a big fan of Odd Future, and I was already like, I'm not even in that realm at all, stuff like that. So I don't know why I don't know why I brought that up, but I just thought because you knew her,
right? And like and we were pretty close back then, so I even knew who she was crushing on at the time, and also it's funny hearing the story that I never knew of because I knew who she liked back then.
No, I think she was cool. Like there was nothing wrong with her. Like she was a cool person to talk to and hang out with. But I don't know why I processed it that way because I thought she was like, oh, she's into me. Because I never had someone do that. So but in hindsight, it's stupid mentality to have, right?
So okay, hindsight is always wiser then.
Yeah. So that's what I took from high school, was being bad with the girls.
So funny.
Yeah. And then I guess after high school, like we still had to be talking somewhat because you granted me the honor of being in your cotillion.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for seeing it as an honor.
Of course it's an honor. Okay? I mean, and at the time, I've been in a lot of cotillions. It's not a brag, but I just knew a lot of Filipino girls. And they had cotillions, and I was in them, right?
You were even an escort in one of them.
Yes, I was. Shout out to Chrislyn. But I think in hindsight now, like I have a lot of like good memories about being in debuts and being in cotillions because you get to meet people that you never have met before, and you get close at least for that little bit. You're meeting up a lot to practice. You're hanging out after. You're eating. You're doing stuff. Right? We're getting yelled at from your tita for playing basketball when we should be practicing.
Yes.
Because someone shot the ball and it hit the rim and then it flew over the backboard and hit someone on the veranda. I was like, first of all, that's unluckiest bounce I've ever seen. And then after that, she started slaying into us, and I was like, oh damn. But so like stuff like core memories like that. That's why I feel like it's always like in hindsight, it's an honor to be asked to do that because you're close enough with someone that they've thought of you to be a part of a special day. It's a big deal.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
So you never think that someone would actually say no to that because you know it's kind of like an honor. Like you being asked means that you're close enough to that person that's planning the party.
Yeah,
but I actually got someone actually said no to me, not for the cotillion, but for like the actual like 18 roses and candles. But I mean, like they're not Filipino, so they didn't know.
I guess.
Yeah. So
but
just like,
roses is so easy. You just go up and say a little thing on a thing, and then you get the candle.
You know who it was.
You don't have to say if you don't want to. You can talk.
It doesn't matter to me. I can say it.
Okay, who was it?
Doesn't matter.
Who was it?
Sunvu. Do you remember? Did you ever? No, you know Sunvu. You guys were Sean boys together.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So maybe you haven't.
Yeah. He always had Asian kid, square like rectangular glasses, and he had like kind of the emo hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember him being close to John Gaspar.
Yes, I remember talking.
Yes.
I didn't really talk to him that much. I knew him of him.
Yeah, he was the only one that said no to me, and I'm like,
just
I'll forgive you.
Bring up the rose, dude. It's easy. It's easy. But yeah, it was an honor, and that's what brings us to our setting. Actually, we're we're filming this in Angelie's backyard, which is where we'd have some practices, you know. And I was looking at Facebook.
No.
Right? And there's pictures of us practicing in this backyard.
Oh my gosh, there is. Yes.
Or like, it's not the pictures of us practicing, but it's just a group photo of everyone.
Yeah, I think that was like the last practice.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The whole gang. That's crazy.
We're babies.
I know. Crazy, right?
Is that Nico? That is
yeah,
Nico.
it is Nico. And then there's Hector
he's, like,
there.
Married now.
Nico's married?
Yeah, Nico's married. That's what John told me.
Oh, wow. That's wild.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. Crazy. Kyle, another Philip Neri. Laura
Kyle,
also, and Naomi. And
yeah.
crazy,
Nai's also married.
Yeah. I think I saw a post for that. Wild, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I know. And then there's also this like random picture of us at your debut.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look how my forehead though. You look great. But me, God, I'm all sweaty.
I mean, that was the end of the night, I'm sure.
Still had it.
Dark.
Still have acne to this day.
Relatable.
You know, gummy smile. You know, look at you though. You see it?
That was a lot of foundation on my face.
I don't know if Eunice, you remember that photo. Yeah. Damn. Wild. But yeah, I have a lot of good memories in that thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I should bring it up, but there's like
Bring it up.
Bring it up. Oh God. No, I don't. Okay. It's about. I don't know if I should say your name. I don't know. If
I have a feeling I know who this is about.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna. All right. We back?
Resuming.
Yeah. I'll do another copy. Okay. So I'm gonna bring up something that's kind of embarrassing, but it has to it's piggybacking off of or following up on the cotillion stuff. Right. So being part of your cotillion, yes. I met a particular person at this cotillion. Okay, it was a female, right? And I always thought oh, she's cute, you know, she's she's always kind of there. I was like, yeah, she's nice, she's friendly, she's nice to talk to, good personality, all those things. And I remember, this is a really random memory, but I remember it was more towards the end of our practices and things like that. I think that's when we started to get a little bit closer. And one day, I think it was either on this tree or another tree or something like that.
Trees.
She was like,
she's
like, look at the sap that's growing out of it. And then she took my hand for me to touch it. And I was like, oh my God, here we go again. So a girl touches my hand, I'm already oh my God. Oh my God.
That's so funny.
So I was definitely crushing on her for sure. Towards the end of the practices and things like that. And so I was crushing on her. I had this whole thing in my mind. It's at the debut, I have to ask her to dance with me. You got to do it, man. You got to do it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting decent vibes from her. Come on. Just ask her to dance. Not harmless, right?
I'm intrigued.
I
did
didn't.
You?
No.
Did you chicken out or just there was no opportunity?
I chickened out. There definitely was.
Okay.
There definitely was, but I chickened out. So, whatever. But it wasn't not all hope was lost. I remember at my place, my old place, I had a little thing where I had you guys over, right? Just as a post-debut kind of get together.
Right, yeah.
Right? We had a barbecue in my backyard or something like that. And she wasn't able to, she dropped by very briefly because she lives in my area. Yes. She lives in my old area, her and her brother.
Yes.
Right? So I think it was that night that I got her number or something like that. I was brave enough to
took you all summer then.
Yeah, pretty much. So we started texting and we texted very, very often. A lot. And it took a lot of texting for us to finally meet up and go out. So we went out. I thought it was fine. I thought everything was chill. Right? I thought everything was cool. But then I noticed towards the end of it, the vibe was weird. I was oh damn, I don't know what I did to mess it up. Afterwards, after that day, the vibes weren't good on the text. But me being so dumb, I kept provoking, not provoking in a bad way, but I kept texting, trying to rekindle whatever was lost or something like that, right? And I couldn't just be chill enough to respect her space and just to respect how she was feeling, I guess.
Right.
Because she clearly told me let's just chill out for a bit, right? But I was so trying to be so all in, you said.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, I was just it's such a terrible approach with people, you know? You have to be able to, first of all, guys, if she texts, if he tells you not to text her and to just let it be. Why are you doing the opposite? Okay. And that was me. I was I kept trying and then at some point she gave me something definitive and I was okay. And then that's what it took for me to shut it down. But I don't know why it took me forever to understand. It's like, learn where the other person's coming from and respect that and just let it be, right? Let them come back if they want. And if it doesn't, then that's fine, right? But don't, like you said, I was so all in. I was so all in, remember, that I freaking prepared like this gift for her.
I remember that. You wrapped it in my room.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember what you bought.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about with the all in stuff. It was so uncalled for at the same time, but I used to be so head over heels. Like when I would like someone, I would be like, wow. Yes. Right? So I wanted to always show some sort of effort because it's really stupid. I'll just say what the gift was, okay? Because this was after like the whole us hanging out thing. It was like Valentine's Day was coming up. So I was like, hey, let me do something for her for Valentine's Day. Like something like romantic or whatever. So I know she specifically liked Beyonce.
Yes.
So I got her the new Beyonce album. Like a CD of it. I put it in a box. But then I had this stupid notion of like making a lot of like transfer hearts.
Yes.
TTC transfer
gosh.
hearts. And like it's like, so that would be like the wrap, like the, almost like, you know, when you pack like packing peanuts in a box, like instead of packing peanuts, obviously it would be like the paper hearts. And I bought like this white box and I tied it with like a red bow.
And then do you remember being stressed because there wasn't enough ribbon? And I was like, what? Why don't we just arrange it like this?
Yeah, because Angelie helped me wrap it. We were specifically in her room and I was like wrapping it. And I told her like, can you keep it with you? Because like I couldn't take that home. If my mom finds that, what the hell is this? Is it for me? Yeah, I was like, no, don't open that. So I made that with the intention of giving to her. She never got it because of the whole like bad vibes after the whole texting thing. So we never really hung out again. And blah, 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 blah. Right? And I just thought, like, when I look back at that, I'm like, why did I do that? It's like, it wasn't even, I don't think necessarily the gift was the bad idea. It was more so, why would you do that for someone who clearly doesn't want you back?
Right.
Makes no sense. Like, why are you, like, just leave it alone. Right?
Right.
You threw that out. You threw it out, right?
I don't know what happened to it, actually.
I think I told you.
Did I not give it back to you?
I told you to dispose of it, I thought.
I don't know what happened to it. I'm sorry.
Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. It's gone. So anyway, and then I never really felt any bad blood. I was just more, when I think about it now, I just thought, because the problem was at the time, sorry, this is turning into like a me ranting.
It's all good.
This is a therapy. This is just therapy for me for some reason. But what I learned a lot from that was that at the time, I was like, oh, she's whack. Right? It's like, I can't believe she treated me this way, blah, 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 like all that stuff. Like I was more so putting the blame on her, but I wasn't thinking about what I did wrong. So it took me like until like honestly like years when I really think back to that situation to be like, I can't be that way, or like no one should be that way, right? You have to be able to understand that things just sometimes fizzle out, and that's okay, right? And it might not be reciprocal, but you have to still respect the other side as well. So that's definitely what I learned from that. So I definitely was in the wrong in that situation. And if you're watching this, that person, I'm sorry for how I acted. I was definitely in the wrong. And I have regrets with a lot of past relationships too, right? Like especially with someone who I was with in early high school. I messed that up really badly. And yeah, so that's for another time. Enough about me. Sorry, I went on a very big tangent there. But
it was a fun tangent.
Yeah, but I thought I'd bring it up to you because you know who that person is specifically, and I met them because of you. So
that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we were in post-secondary by then.
You were
at York.
I know you had this vision of us going to U of T together.
Oh my gosh, I was obsessed with that school. At the time, yeah.
I remember,
and then you didn't go.
I know.
It's all good.
Yeah, because we did the open house together.
Yeah.
I remember that, right? Yeah. Because we were thinking like, oh, it'd be cool if we went to U of T together. And then I saw their music requirements. I was like, not gonna happen.
All good. Yeah. In hindsight, it was probably better that I had gone to post-secondary almost by myself because there was only 2 other graduates in my from Madonna who went to that school too. And like U of T is the size of a small town. I was never going to see them.
For sure.
And I almost never did.
I guess it got you to kind of like come out of your shell a bit, meet new people.
100%. Yeah. And I felt like I got to grow a lot more as a person.
Cool.
And I got to be more true to myself now. Which is funny because I still did I still did clubs throughout the whole time, but it's okay. I learned.
What did you end up going for?
Oh, like what did I study?
Yeah.
Oh, I majored in history and I minored in East Asian studies and contemporary Asian studies. Super humanities. I never finished my readings week to week because there's just way too many.
She was also a humanities person. Yeah, that's still cool though. Yeah.
And then I had the goal of teaching English in Korea once I was done. And I couldn't go. I still can't go to this day.
Oh, man.
It's okay. It's because I can't get medical clearance from my doctor.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Dang.
But it's okay.
All right.
It is what it is. I'll teach online.
Anything new that like you're kind of into now that's like that's not maybe who you were when you were younger? Anything different or kind of same old
like in terms of hobbies?
Yeah,
I feel like more or less the same things.
Yeah.
That was really loud. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I like to cross stitch though. That's like my favorite granny hobby. And oh my gosh, before I met Peter, when I was going on like first dates with people, and they'd be like, "So what are your hobbies?" I loved telling them I liked to cross stitch because I can see the confusion in their eyes, and then them trying to play it off like, "Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Me too." And I'm like,
"Me too." Yeah, right.
Cross stitch.
Is that the one where you have like the little circular panel and then you're making like designs?
Kind of. It's often confused with embroidery because like cross stitch, the cloth has a lot of little holes, so you literally make like X's to form a bigger pattern.
I see.
If I didn't toss my phone over there, I would have showed you what I've been making, but I'll show you later. Unless you want to see it now.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
It doesn't matter to me. I cross stitch a lot. Everyone's getting cross stitches for Christmas. Sorry, because I'm broke.
Hey, that's nice. A handmade gift is very undervalued. Underappreciated nowadays, you know. I remember, I guess we can almost wrap up, but I remember the last time we spoke, which was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
We had a very small conversation about K-pop.
I noticed you like everyone's posts that I follow, and I'm like,
now, because at the time, I only mentioned that I just started like listening to Blackpink or things like that, and then you're like going on about like some other stuff too. And I'm definitely more
100%. You like every post I see already before I saw it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yo. It's because when I wake up in the morning, obviously the healthiest thing to do is check Instagram. And because they're in Korea, like they post everything by the time we get in the morning and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm always like, yep, cool, yep.
Even on the way here, I swear I saw a post and you had liked something already.
So you had an ant on your arm there.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now that I'm more well versed, I would say, I've been to 2 shows. Right?
Nice.
I've been to a 17 show.
Which one?
The Be the Sun tour.
I was there too. Nice.
Well, you were.
Yeah.
And then we were also at the Twice show.
Me too. Yay.
Which one? The Sunday one or the Monday one?
Oh my gosh, the Monday one.
Okay, so not at the same time because we were the Sunday one, but still.
Yeah.
Still really cool. So.
Oh, fun.
Who is your ultimate, let's say like your alt group? Like who's your alt group?
Okay. This probably sounds super
I feel like Eunice
cliche.
needs to sub in for this because she's way more into it than I am. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I sound like every other like teenage girl in the world, but it's probably going to be BTS.
Okay. Yeah.
Only because they're one of the only groups. No, they are the only group that I actually own a lot of the albums for. I haven't bought any other K-pop album for anyone else. And I actually wrote my final university essay on their lyrics for my pop culture course. And actually,
that makes sense
I
for
like
pop
to
culture course.
Exactly, right? And I got the highest mark I've ever gotten on an essay for that.
Wow.
Yeah. So exactly.
Amazing.
And since I wasn't the most stellar student at U of T, I like to joke around that BTS helped me graduate because I needed that bump up for my GPA.
Yo, actually, that's amazing.
Yeah, thanks BTS.
So BTS makes sense. So who's your bias?
I can't pick one.
Can't pick one? Okay.
But I will gravitate towards Suga. I have a soft heart for a rapper.
Wait, for Suga?
Yeah.
He was kind of yours for a bit, no? You kind of bounce around. That was J-Hope.
Mm-hmm.
But you were, I think when I first met you, you said Suga. Yeah. Very good. But your all group, but Eunice's all group is 17.
Ooh.
By a long shot.
Please don't hate me. I went to that concert and I'm like, I don't know anyone. It was my cousin that I was with.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, I was like, who's that? And she was like, that's this person. And then immediately I forgot the name. I didn't see it on the screen. I'm like,
there's a lot. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So it's hard. They're hard to keep up with. They're hard to keep up with. Yeah, I guess I guess my all group would be Twice. I guess, right?
Love Twice.
And my bias is Daeyeon.
Ooh.
Yeah. A lot of it because of personality and things like that too. I just think she's like chill, cool, very goofy, not afraid to just kind of like, be silly. I kind of like that as opposed to like, sometimes idols may be a bit too serious sometimes.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah, she's cool.
Fun.
Cool. Yeah.
Fun.
How do you feel about the current generation of K-pop? If you're still in that field.
I do. I still listen to a lot of K-pop. Honestly,
a lot of people are saying it's going down. Like it's not going down in terms of like popularity and things like that, but just in terms of quality or like the way they're going about it. You got a lot of minors debuting now and things like that, or like majority of groups. Like the whole a lot of them are, or just in that sense. Like what do you think?
Well, so I've been listening to K-pop since 2009. Okay. So that was second gen. So I was very used to a lot of the idols being much older than me. So it's oppa. But
yeah.
And then like, 언니 this. But so I always would joke around with my cousins that I never wanted to be a Nuna fan, but here I am, I guess, a Nuna fan. But because there's just so many groups out and releasing music, I just can't keep up.
No, I hear you.
I can't keep up.
I hear you. I'd be like, this came out a week ago?
Yeah, I'm
what?
like, huh?
Yeah.
And then I notice sometimes the tone of some of the songs that come out sound similar to other groups. And I'm like, if I'm just listening to it on shuffle and I'm not looking at who's singing it, they all kind of sound the same sometimes for some of the groups. And I'm like, who's singing?
For someone who's like a little bit newer to it, I would say when I listen to older gen stuff, even third, groups have a distinctiveness about them. But now it's like whatever the sound is that's popular, that's what all groups will do.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So that, I guess maybe that's where it lacks the uniqueness. Like what makes this group different from this group besides its members. Right. So things like that. Not to say the music isn't good, because a lot of it is still really good. Like I love New Jeans songs.
Yeah.
Like call me basic, but they make their songs are good. Okay?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard.
Plane.
That's okay. It might not pick it up. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I find myself listening to more of like the old school K-pop, I guess, now.
Sure. No, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, I'll listen to anything that's good. I guess like that's where it is. It is. Have you seen A2K?
No. Who's that?
A2K is like this JYP thing where he's trying to make like an international group.
Oh.
So he went to the States and did auditions there.
Okay.
And then he made them go to Korea to do like some training, and then he decided on like this is like the group. So it's almost like Twice's competition, or like any other group competition.
And they're like officially debuted already? No?
Well, I wanted to bring it up because in case you watched it, JYP was so particularly biased to like one girl. So now it's kind of like there's this whole controversy with like she shouldn't have been chosen, another girl should have been chosen. Because what's sad about the girl who wasn't chosen was that she was an ex-JYP trainee and then went to this to try to get into the group and was cut like at the last moment.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
I know.
That really sucks. Wouldn't he have known about her
That's
then?
why. That's why. Like at least somewhat. But it was
that's messy.
Yeah. So that's something in that space.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, okay. I guess we can try to wrap up. I need to check my notes because sometimes I forget what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Okay. I'm going to ask you 2 questions. They're very on the spot, though. So if you don't have one, that's okay.
Okay.
I want to ask, do you have a quintessential like music album or artist or whoever that you think everyone should check out or listen to?
I'm sorry, my first thought was BTS, but I didn't have a particular album.
Hey guys, for the two of you in the world who haven't heard BTS before, maybe you should check them out. Anything more nuanced or niche? Or,
niche?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say.
That's okay.
I tend to listen to a lot of the popular music.
That's fine.
I do like to listen to a lot of Korean R&B though,
cool.
and hip hop.
Any particular artist that you like?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pronounce her name wrong.
Hayes.
Have you heard of her? I feel like I have to spell her in.
It's got to be up there.
I'm not pronouncing it right.
My one friend, Erin, if you're watching this, she's probably going to be so mad at me for not knowing because she keeps telling me to check out like R&B Korean music and stuff like that because she's super into it. I'm like, how do you not know her? Blah, blah, blah. She's probably going to say something like that. Anyway, but Hayes.
I should probably just spell it out. It's Heize.
Put it on the screen.
Okay, right? Yeah, I was definitely pronouncing it wrong then. Oh my gosh.
I feel like I've seen that name before, but cool.
I find her voice very, well, depending on the music, of course, very relaxing.
Cool.
And I find it very unique.
Mm-hmm.
I think she writes her own songs as well,
nice.
Which is really nice. And I just like a lot of her albums.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
We'll check that out.
Come back to Toronto, please. I didn't watch you last time.
I'm asking everyone because I'm trying to diversify my music library. So I'm trying to listen to everything that people suggest and things like that.
Right.
So great. So we got a musical artist. One, because since you're still in the area, one food spot that is like, besides the pho place.
I was just going to say that.
Because Christian already took that.
Damn
so we can't do that one again.
I don't even know you.
One like go-to place in this area that's like, yeah, check it out. I go here all the time. I love it. Or like I'm always craving it. Always a go-to.
Okay, so it's also Vietnamese.
Okay, cool.
It's near Pho Com Bo.
Okay.
It's the banh mi place that I'm forgetting the name of. My bad. But it's like there's like a small plaza that's right in front of Pho Com Bo, and it's in that plaza. It's like right beside dentist, which is my dentist.
So
But
that's like in that Wilson area.
Yes, like literally
across,
walking distance.
Across from Sheridan Mall.
Yeah.
In that somewhere in that plaza. Banh mi place?
Yes.
Ooh.
Forgot its name, but I crave it sometimes.
Yeah.
Peter and I sometimes when we're hanging out here, we just walk over to get banh mi.
Yeah. Dope.
It's so good. I love it. I know they have a chain on Spadina as well, but I haven't been to that one.
Oof.
I've only been to this one.
Very good.
Yeah. So good.
I gotta check that
We
out.
love banh mi.
Okay. Well, Angelie, first and foremost, I mean, I should have said this first and foremost. Thank you for taking the time.
Oh my gosh,
to do
no!
this.
Thank you for reaching out. I would have never done this otherwise.
Yeah, I mean,
this is such a fun experience.
I hope everyone watching it, at least, I would hope a lot of the somehow elementary school people are watching this, bringing back some memories and things like that. But no, like just you taking the time out. It's really busy. Everyone's always busy and stuff like that, and I totally understand. I'm busy too. So you even just wanting to do it and taking the time to do it, I really appreciate it. So thank you for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
And thank you guys for listening. It's Half a Podcast. It's been a minute. Oh my God, last question. Who should I reach out to be on this? If you can think of someone.
Oh my gosh, it has to be Michael. We mentioned him
Michael
so many
Luong,
times.
I will find you.
I will help you find him, actually. Like at this rate.
I know. I got connections now. All right. I don't know where you are on social media because I mean I'm not very active on there myself, to be honest.
Either.
But we'll make it happen. Michael Luong. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Angelie. Appreciate it. Bye, everyone. And we are good. Wow. Yeah, let's do this again.